Yeah.
I came all the way from Tampa for this.
So this is a speech on how to pet-proof an apartment by Morgan. So first, when you're bringing a pet into an apartment, you need to make sure there's other animals that they'll be comfortable with each other. So you can bring in like a blanket with the animal scent on it, so they can like learn the scent of the animal. And then once the new animal comes in, they won't be freaked out and they'll be fine with that. Some animal shelters also do like a 1-week trial period where you can take the animal home for a week and see how they interact with the other animals. And then when you actually have the animal in the apartment, you need to learn its bad habits. My cat, for example, likes to chew on cords. So I have this really long cord. Instead of just leaving it out, you can just wrap it up, and that'll decrease the chances of letting the cord be chewed. Or some animals like to sit in windows, so you can put screens in the windows so they don't fall out or escape. Some animals will scratch couches. You can put a cover or a blanket over it. Really staring right at me. Or if animals like to pee in certain areas, you can put down padding so they can pee on those animals or areas if they just can't get outside. Alright, so there's stuff about windows. There's like pictures of my cat and the dogs in the windows. And I have it. Sleeping arrangements too. You have to decide if you want the animal to sleep in your bed with you or in its own bed. So if you sleep, the animal's gonna sleep in the bed with you. You need to make sure like there's no cracks against the wall so it doesn't fall in between and like, But if they sleep in their own bed, it needs to be big enough, one, for them at the current moment, and also when they grow. And it needs to be like accessible at all times for them. So if they're like running around and playing and they want to go to sleep, then they can go in and sleep. I have this video about, maybe someone, don't have a video. So this lady is an expert and she's talking about.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kat Miller of the ASPCA, and we're talking about how to prepare for your newly adopted cat. It's important to cat-proof your home before you bring your new kitty home. Cats are curious and playful, and they might accidentally ingest the things they find, whether it's good for them or not. So go around your home at cat eye level and look at the world from their perspective. You'll want to clean up any little bits or items like paper clips, string, or rubber bands that they might get into. Secure your breakables, any vases or plates, things that they might accidentally or playfully knock over. Remove items that could be dangerous, such as electrical cords. Tuck those away or secure them in a way that a cat can't get to them to play with them or chew on them. Also, some houseplants are actually poisonous to cats. Check out the ASPCA website for a list of potentially poisonous houseplants and keep those well out of your kitty's reach. Lastly, block off any little nooks and crannies where a cat who's a little scared and maybe wants to hide could wedge themselves in and get stuck. So look behind cabinets and furniture, behind even under the stove. Block those areas off to keep your new cat safe. So
that's like everything that I just said too, and like we have these flowers here, but they're off the ground so the animals can't get them. Does anyone have any questions?
How do you keep cat food and dog food separate?
So we have our dogs down here, and they are pretty good about like not eating out of each other's bowls. And I keep my cat food upstairs, and I have it in like a plastic container so they can't bite open the bag.
What are the percentages of cats and dogs that get along versus cats and dogs that don't get along?
Don't know. It just depends how they grew up, honestly. Like my cat grew up in a foster home with dogs, so he was able to adapt nicely coming into this apartment. And one of the articles that I researched, it talks about how some pets are really good for your mental health and stuff. So It's a good reason why we have lots of pets in here too.
Oh, thank you.